it's Betsy from Cuttin Corners Vinyl in Nederland, Texas, and today's Friday, so you know what that means. It is another Crafting for Disney episode. But today's gonna be a little bit different. As y'all know, I love spooky season, so once September hits, it is spooky season for me in my book. So it is horror movie time, and we are going to make an adorable homage to Friday the 13th. So what you're gonna need for today's tutorial is your t-shirt. I'm just using a black, this is an ideal tee, but just a black t-shirt. You're also gonna need your vinyl, which today we're using Thermaflex Plus in white and red. Now remember, the weekly wow sale for this week is 30% off all Thermaflex Plus, and that sale ends on Sunday, September the 12th of 2021 at 12 a.m. Central Standard Time. But if you'll give me a moment to change the camera angle, I will show you how to make this. As you can see, for our horror movie design, I typed in hockey mask into Cricut design space. Now, as you can see, I am under the image category. Now, I pay for Cricut access, so these files are included, but if you don't, you do have to pay for each file individually. So I'm gonna check my hockey mask, and this is the one I want to use. So first thing I want to do is I want to make sure that the white and the black are sliced together, because I am going to put this on a black shirt, so I don't need all that. And then I'm going to do the same thing again with the red. There we go. So that's what it's going to look like, but the backing, anywhere where it shows white or those grid through it, that is going to be the black of the shirt showing through. So now we're gonna type out our text. So it's gonna say, not that one, TGIF, because TGI, if I can type today. There we go. And we're gonna type in also, thank goodness it's Friday, but once we have this part laid out. So, oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot another period. Huh. So if you're gonna put periods after everything, you have to make sure you put periods after everything. Okay, so let's choose our font design that we want to use. I am thinking something, I wonder if there's anything that's camp. Because, you know, let's do the, no, I don't like the stencil one. Let's go look at our font choices. There's so many. Oh, I can't look at fonts if, okay. Oh, I kind of like that. Okay, yeah, I do really like that. Okay. Now, one thing, I'm going to go ahead and group my mask together, so that way it makes it a little bit easier to line the rest of this up. So I'm going to take and change my text to the white, and I think I'm going to give it a little bit of an offset. Not that much of an offset. Okay, I like that. Apply. Okay, now for the offset, I'm going to change it to the red. Or do I want to make that and then change the text to the red? Oh, I think I like that. Okay, so there we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and choose to align my centers horizontally. Perfect. So I like how that looks. So I'm going to take my text and we're going to make sure that's sliced through. There we go. And we're going to delete the center. So if we take and hide that, you can see that it's just the outlines. And I'm going to go ahead and select both of the white pieces and I'm going to weld it together. There we go. So if we hide the red, this is what the white looks like. So I think it looks pretty good. Okay, so now I'm going to type out the rest of the text. Thank goodness it's Friday. Because, I mean, who doesn't love Fridays? Okay, so I like that. Now I've got to make it much, much smaller. Okay, so this is roughly about 7.352 wide. So I'm going to make this 7 inches. Okay, now I'm going to select everything and we're going to go ahead and align centers vertically. I'm liking how this is looking. So let's decide if this needs to be in the red or in the white. I kind of like it in the red. What do you think? Yep. Okay, so I'm liking how that looks. So I'm going to take my text and the TGIF and we're going to go ahead and weld that together. We might as well. So now this is ready to cut. So we're going to click on Make It. Now we are using regular Thermoflex Plus. So it is definitely one of my favorites. And actually I need to go back and change the size of this design. Let's cancel this. Select it all. And let's make it a little bit bigger because it's a little small right now. Let's see if we make it 9 wide. That's 10 tall. I think that'll look good on the front of a shirt. Now, typically I would go for 10.5 inches wide, but whenever I make it 10.5 inches wide, it's only 12 inches tall. Let's go ahead and go with that. And we're going to choose on the mat, and we're going to use Thermoflex Plus this week. And that is our weekly wow sale for this week is Thermoflex Plus. So that is 30% off, and that sale ends on Sunday, September the 12th of 2021 at 12 a.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and mirror everything. Yes. And see, I would much rather have it cut this way and waste this section of material than have it cut longer and then waste more. So now everything is set to cut. So we're going to go ahead and click on Continue. And we're going to choose under Popular. We're going to use our Everyday Iron-On. And I want to go ahead and select this box, which tells it to remember the settings. So if you'll give me a moment to change the camera angle, we will go over how to make this. You can see I have my t-shirt loaded on my heat press. I have the sleeves pulled off and the collar as well. Then I have my 16-inch t-shirt guide because I have a 16-inch press, and I line it up with the top corners. Now we've got our TGIF design, and we're going to fold it in half and give ourselves a crease mark at the top, which it should be pretty similar anyway because of the, you know, it's a hockey mask. It's the same on either side. So there we go. Line that up with the center. Remove the t-shirt guide, cover with our Teflon sheet. Now the heat press is preheated to 330 degrees for 15 seconds. Now on our first press, we never heat for the full amount of time because we are pressing 2 colors. We don't want it to stretch or change shapes or sizes. So that's what works best. But see, it's very simple. And if you want to see me weed this, I've got tons of videos weeding this material. But remember, this is the weekly wow sale for this week. So there we go. Doesn't that look cute though? Well, I mean, probably not everybody has my love and affection for horror movies, but if you do, then you're probably like, oh my goodness, that is adorable. Because I think it is. And you know, I had saw that Hot Topic had monster shirts, and I was like, you know, I love the original like horror movie monsters that I had in the 80s and 90s, like Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees, and you know, so it's like, let's do something I love. There we go. So we've got that all laid out the way that we want to. So now I'm going to take and cover again. And this time we will heat for the full 15 seconds. Now I get a lot of questions over my heat press. My heat press is a Hotronix Air Fusion, just in case you're wondering. It's a great heat press. But remember, the ThermoFlex Plus is our weekly wow sale for this week. So that is 30% off. And that sale ends on Sunday, September the 12th of 2021. Let's go ahead and cover one more time. But tell me this isn't the most perfect Friday shirt. Especially if you've got a sense of humor, you know. Or at least to me. There we go. Look how good that looks. So remember, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button right down below. And but I guess that's it. We'll see y'all next week. Bye.